I know you guys believe everything Bob Arum says, no matter how many times he pulled a chair or dupe you guys. And Bob Arum made an interesting quote, the most typical Bob Arum company top-ranked in-house quote you can make. But it's your boy CJ Goodfella back with Goodfella Sports TV. We up in this thing, man. Got a lot of Crawford videos coming. So we're going to fill up today with some videos, man. Hopefully you guys like it. Some videos you may or may not like, but I'm just going to keep it trill from my point of view. Keep it real, keep it a buck, keep it 100. Whatever you want to say. But I'll link this quote in the description, and it's come from a reporter, and it's about what Bob Arum said last night, okay? And it's not surprising, man. You know what I'm saying? Not surprising at all. Basically, I'll link the report in the description that Bob Arum said last night that basically he's not looking to put Crawford in there with Danny Garcia or Shawn Porter, and he rather put Terence Crawford in there with Alexander Besputin or the Mean Machine Egis, whatever the last name is, the guy that had the subpar performance on the Danny O'Connor and Jose Ramirez card, I believe, when most people thought he lost and got a gift decision, all right? Alexander Besputin, he looks all right. Russian fighter, 10 gold medals, I guess, with Pan Am games and all them other games in 3 different weight classes. So he's in both of them, ironically, are way the top rank, okay? And he says he doesn't see Danny Garcia, Shawn Porter as elite fighters, but he sees a guy from Lithuania and Egis and a guy from Russia and, Alexander Besputin is elite fighters. Like, cut the shit, Bob Arum. All right, I'm telling you guys. I mean, Bob Arum always got a plan, bro. He always got a plan for Terence Crawford. You telling me you rather put him in there with them guys rather than make a fight happen with Shawn Porter and pick up another belt. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you can make a fight with them guys, but anybody gonna care? Because them guys ain't done nothing yet. They ain't beat nobody. Who they gonna beat if you don't want to make fights with motherfuckers across the street, all right? Even though he said he would feel that Alexander Besputin, who got 11 fights in English, would beat anybody over there. He said he would put them against, at one point he said he put them and send them to Showtime versus anybody, Keith Thurman, Shawn Porter, Danny Garcia, other than Earl Spence. He'd put them versus anybody, and that just sounds like some weak shit to me, all right? Because why would PBC want to put their fighters in with these guys? Nobody know these guys. They don't pull no viewerships. These guys fighting on ESPN. Well, at least I know Egis fought on ESPN, and don't nobody care. Ain't nobody watched that fight card where Danny O'Connor and Jose Ramirez got called off because Danny O'Connor got sick, whatever the situation may be with that. And that's typical Bob. He sold y'all on that Terence Crawford shit. Y'all going around here believing Bomac. He's selling y'all on some bullshit. And y'all believe in this shit, y'all gonna throw it right back on Earl after everything you individuals had learned from the Manny Pacquiao Floyd Mayweather situation. Y'all gonna let Bob Arum take y'all through the full wash cycle again. He gonna fucking pre-soak you. He gonna motherfucking wash you. He gonna dry. He gonna rinse you. He gonna put you through the super cycle, and then he ready to prepare to give you that type of fight. Who the hell want to see Alexander Besputin in America or Egis clock over here? Nobody cares to see them dudes, bro. You telling me that your fan base on ESPN would rather see Terence Crawford in with Lithuania or Russian guy other than Danny Garcia, Shawn Porter, Keith Thurman? You know what Terence Crawford gonna say? Yes, sir, boss. I'll fight you Eastern Europeans, boss. I'll do whatever you want to do. As long as you sign that $3.5 million check, I'll do it. And that's what it is. So, I want people to rationalize this, man. Y'all believe all this BS they've been telling y'all. That's they name dropping Earl Spence, they clout chasing, bro. That's what this fight was about. That whole article about Bomac, saying that he called out Earl Spence, he was begging Todd to bust to make the fight. That's to do with the media, man. That's to do with the media to act like they really want the fight. They don't want that fight. Did y'all see that shit last night? And I do a video, Earl gonna kill him, bro. It's a good fight. Wouldn't surprise me if Crawford won, but in my opinion, I think Earl gonna kill him. He don't want that fight. He don't want it. They don't want it. Not right now. If you put him in there with Alexander Besputin, Egis, Carlos Adames, I don't want to see none of them fights, bro. I don't want to hear you guys hyping them fights up. I don't want to hear, oh, you know, this. No, I don't want to hear nothing about this dude, man. I don't want to see him versus none of them dudes. The thing I would accept is a Danny Garcia fight. I accept the Shawn Porter Keith Thurman fight, other than the Errol Spence fight. That's what I would accept and give him credit. At this point on these guys that Besputin and Egis, they want him to fight Adames and probably his mandatory Custio Clayton. I don't care, bro. I obviously don't care what he does. Those are meaningless fights. They wasting our time. He's stretching the bag out. At the end of the day, you know, they clout chase Earl. They name drop Earl. Ain't nobody gonna keep it real with y'all. See, dudes out here trying to play both sides, man. I ain't playing both sides. I'm gonna tell you exactly how I feel, and I'm telling you guys, this was always the plan. They was going every time they got a fight coming up, or one of them PBC dudes got a fight coming up, you'll hear Crawford say something, or Bob Arum will start using Errol Spence' name. It's the same thing they did for Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao was synonymous with Floyd Mayweather. So every time Pacquiao fought, it wasn't about the opponent, because the opponent wasn't shit at one point in time. It was about Floyd Mayweather. They used Floyd Mayweather's name to sell, and that's what Top Rank gonna do with Errol Spence. They're gonna use Errol Spence's name to continue to sell, you know, Terence Crawford name. Because obviously, if you read this tweet, he's not going to be fighting nobody, bro. Bob Arum said, well, the only welterweight I see in the elite over there is Errol Spence. You know, but at the end of the day, you know, you could say, you know, Besputin and Egis can be elite, but who wants to see them? Nobody wants to see them. Nobody's checking for these Eastern Europeans. If they was, you know, and Lomachenko was this godly, worldly skilled fighter, why he ain't on pay-per-view? Because ain't nobody going to watch film on pay-per-view. Nobody care about Lomachenko outside of these hardcore and purist boxing fans. Nobody does. Ain't nobody going to care about a Besputin. If he beat Crawford, he not going to be popular. He'll have a buzz, but ain't nobody going to be flying out to see Besputin and Egis. That's just Bob Arum being typical Bob Arum, making in-house fights, and idiots fall for it every time. Idiots fall for it every single time, bro. These dudes fall for the Bob Arum shit every time. You know, y'all putting pressure on Earl, saying why Earl ain't go to the fight. Because Earl know Bob Arum full of shit. Listen to what he said. It's all smoke and mirrors. He don't want to give them to me right now. He called out Crawford plenty of times. People act like it didn't happen. He called him out by name. Yes, I'll fight him. Yes, right now. But then he understands that Bob Arum is not going to feed him to him. Okay? He understands that he's talking about Besputin and Egis Kakakakak. Y'all want to see that? Y'all gonna try to glorify them fights? A dude with 11 fights and a dude that just struggled versus nobody on the ESPN undercard and Egis Kakakakak. Y'all gonna glorify that? How can you rationalize that? Over Terence Crawford fighting Shawn Porter for the WBC belt, or Terence Crawford fighting the Keith Thurman for the Super WBA belt, or even getting notoriety fight with Danny Garcia. How can y'all make that? How can y'all rationalize that? And Bob Arum took y'all on a ride. I won't make the Errol Spence fight happen. I might believe that old fart, man. I told you guys, y'all always falling for the old pull your chair Rick Mahorn move, man. He pulling y'all full cards, and then when he get into fighting one of the Alexander Besputin, Egis, Custio Clayton, Carlos Adames, when he fight them dudes next, okay, and Bob Arum get to singing that Errol Spence shit, yeah, we want to make, don't believe that, bro. Y'all gonna fall for it anytime, though. You know what I'm saying? Boxing fans are suckers. I've been around the block long enough to see what this shit is. They don't believe in this kid like they say they do. I don't care what nobody say. If they did, they'd put the boy in there with Earl, they'd put the boy in there with Danny, they'd put the boy in there with Shawn, they'd put the boy in there with Keith, or at least make an effort. Okay? He already dismissing that. He can hide behind the simple fact that PBC ain't doing themselves no favors neither in making those fights. But y'all know what it is, man. Shout out to the whole Lions Den box community. It's your boy Goodfella, Sports TV. We gonna do what we do. We gonna let it percolate and put these videos together. Don't forget, if you want to make a donation, the PayPal link is there. Shout out to the entire LWC one more time. Make sure you check out my brother Colossal Sports TV, my brother CB Sports TV, my boy THA, the Cali Enigma Boxing Sports Network. We're going to hold it down. And don't forget, every Monday through Friday, our live boxing talk show, Early Morning Grind, Boxing 101, 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Y'all know what it is. We gone.